Alright, let's be online. I had started the music, but apparently the sound was very low and it wasn't audible. And I had to go and tinkle, and tinkling does not include me listening. So, but we're here. Let's see what we can do. Come on. Let's make a square. We'll make a square today, but at a higher resolution. It's Friday. We can do anything. Yes. I asked my lovely wife what to paint today because you know, been a little bit time for stripping, yes. And she said paint the banhammer. So we're gonna paint the banhammer, something that we can put on t-shirts. Well, we're gonna sketch a banhammer and we see what gives. Whilst I do that one, I also realized that I have been spending loads and loads and loads of energy today, so you might excuse me for eating a sandwich and a cookie at the same time. I promise not to be too much of a cookie, but it will make these kind of sounds because I need to remove the cookie plaster thingy, plastic, whatever. You know what I mean. Do I boo boo? That could, if you've added, like, you add an exclamation after that one, and it's like, do you boo boo? Add a question mark. Do you boo boo? Only if I share my biscuits. But these are the biscuits that you don't like, sweetie. Lovey. Lovely doobly. Lovey-dovey or something like that. One of those things. So, I was thinking that we should perhaps sketch something first and then do something more substantial afterwards. Yes. Welcome sign. Anyhow, we sketch a banhammer. Now we can go the cutesy cartoony style, or we can go like, I don't know, Hulk smasher style. I don't know. No. That line was just wrong. If you put it on a t-shirt, I'll wear it. It's not so much as a hammer. Arcane style. Ooh, 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 ooh. That one we can do. Hold a sec. Let me just pull up a couple of... I have an entire reference folder with Arcane because I like that bendy style that they have with things. Let me see. Hold a sec. No, here. Fortiche has a lovely style, yes. They do. Them Frenchies. allow me to do this one so that you can actually see what I'm looking through. Because this one will have no node. Some of these stuff is not from Fortiche, but a lot of it is. Also, I've seen, I don't know if you can see that one, but it says Riot Games down in the corner, and then it says Fortiche next to it. And a bunch of their stuff also doesn't say Fortiche, it just says Riot Games because they're the ones who own the original IP. So I'm not looking specifically for hammers right now, I'm just looking for something that feels right, such as this one. The bend of this walking cane thingy he has. We're not gonna go completely wild. I just want to have like the general feel of it. How they... looking for mood, yes. I'm not looking for the exact, like, I don't want people to go like, oh, it's a hammer from Arcane. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the feel of it. So, to give you an example, if you know anything about World of Warcraft, they use the same type of style, but with a slightly different mood. And I'm looking for something in between those moods / styles for this one. This one might be good as well, just for electricity. We want electricity. And what they're doing, I'll give you a good example of that one. So this is a circle. Excuse me. And this circle here, even though it's kind of broken off here, is actually not a perfect circle. There are a couple of places where there are more straight lines than just round. And at the same time, these straight lines here, at the outside of this cogwheel thingy, also have slight curves to them on occasion. So it's like playing with those things. That's kind of the stuff I'm looking for. They also did that one very well in the game Arcane. The game Arcane has something similar going on. I like the metals on this one, so we're gonna do that one. This one will be so easy to replicate, so I'm not gonna do that one. No. Look at that little butterfly. Being all butterfly. So I might take cues from one or two items from my folder for someone who worked on the game Arcane as well. No. That one. This one. But yes, I am indeed looking for mood. And this one. I'm gonna be good with those ones. And then we're gonna open up. I have a... is it... Colors of... I don't think it is. I know this yes it is actually. This is the particular image I'm looking for. And these are the close-ups of the image, which has a similar kind of feel to it. That's why when they came out with the TV series Arcane, I actually thought that it was linked to the game. And I thought the people were involved in it as well. At first. Alright. Let's see what we can do with that stuff. First step. Let's see what we can do with shapes. Nothing perfectly straight. Chipped corners. Something like that. So how was everyone's week? Has it been good? Yesterday was a shit show. Today is a good day. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do cancel. And we're gonna do that one over again. I think we're gonna go down to 5. Yes! Battle Ahoy. Bestie coming tomorrow. Yes! True that. I thought your bestie was coming today. I misunderstood you. That's okay. That just gives you an extra day to clean. Because we all want to clean, don't we? Okay. That is not perfectly what I want. That's fine. Jesus Christ. first of all, signed. It gives you an extra day to clean. You're all good. I am I'm aware of mods flare and helping as much as I can. But oh my fucking god, Morior. What can't you read? The fact that that there was a date and the date was like eh. Things happen. It's life. No worries. Wait. Here we go. Why did he even retreat? Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I would say so too. I need to lower the volume on the music, I think. Give me 2 seconds. Jesus Christ. Okay, that was a little bit loud. I mean, it's nice music, but you know, there's a limit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, this brush that I used to get these colors onto is a watercolor brush, and I'm just moving things out a little bit. Dollars was the reason why he was rehired. Of course he's gonna try to sabotage you. However, sabotaging a company that you work for can also be... I mean, can't that one be considered a felony? Right. There we go. A little bit lower. There will be legal repercussions. Yeah, I thought so. By the way, I have an issue with my iPad, and I'm gonna run this one by Mod and Morio right now, and also signed if you are in any way knowledgeable about these things. I don't know. My iPad had an update 3 days ago, 4 days ago, and since then it does not charge. I can put the charger in, any charger in, and it keeps it at the place where it is, but it just says that it's charged. It doesn't charge it. And I've been trying to figure out what's wrong, and I can find nothing about this one. I can find that this update is supposed to solve that problem, but I didn't have that problem before. I have it now. And it's really driving me nuts. Because essentially it means that anytime I pull the plug on my iPad, it's running lower and lower on battery, and eventually I will run out of battery. And I have no idea how to solve them. Yeah, I know. I got it for the painting program that is attached to it. Well, that we attached to it. Yeah, you can, but it's not inherent on the iPad. I have to do that one. I have found a way to do a rollback, but I don't know if this one is an issue that will persist, if they're aware of it, if there is an update, because it is a bit tricky to do it. But I have to hook it up to my computer basically and log into a website and download shit, and that also feels like that is not Apple's own, which is also a little bit like The main issue I have currently is that most people I've seen refer to this kind of issue are saying, yay, it got fixed with this update. Which it does not indicate that it's something that will be fixed by Apple afterwards, so. But yeah. Anyway, it was just a question if anyone knows anything about it, because I'll probably try to figure out how to roll it back, because it's really driving me insane. This does not spark joy. And I do a new one. It's fun to use, you know, Marie Kondoisms, specifically because I've never seen a single one of the episodes of her show. But I have heard the it needs to spark joy comment. And whilst I don't apply it like she does, it's still a useful one. Let's just do a random classic mallet thing. By the way, this is the shape that the Thor's hammer has in Marvel, and the original descriptions of Mjolnir in the Norse actually says that one of the ways that it is misshapen, because you know Loki didn't want to pay the dwarves that made it, so he disturbed them to the point that they would make flaws would happen, and the way that it's flawed is not just that the haft is shorter than it should be, but also that it is not square like normal hammers. It actually is rounded or oval shaped. And now you know. Oh, Loki. Indeed. I don't know if you know what he did to disturb it. He basically turned himself into a fucking big fly. A horsefly. And stung the dwarves. Which is another reason I hate those fuckers. Because they sting. He still lost, yeah. And the the payment that he was supposed to give them was Loki's head. And Odin went like, well, you're only allowed to take his head, nothing else. And they couldn't decide where the head started and where the neck quit. Norse mythology, yeah. It basically works like this. Greek mythology. One day Zeus was horny. Norse mythology. One day Odin was a dick. That's pretty much how it works. All right. Yeah, no, I meant the stories start like that. If you would transcribe the stories in the fashion that they are, you could literally start with every story with, like most of the stories start with like one day this and this god was out doing this and this, right? But if you want to write down the stories as they actually are, you could literally just go like, one day Zeus was horny, one day Odin was a dick, One day Loki wanted to have some fun. One day Thor was killing giants. That it's pretty much the equivalent in all. Okay, let's just call that one the hammer, and then we shall do a circle, an ellipse. We're gonna make it a little bit fun with this ellipse. I'm going to alter it a little bit after filling it in. I'm gonna fill it in first. That's the ellipse. And then we're gonna transform that one with that mesh transformation thing you saw earlier. But because this one is the way it is, it basically it doesn't work in the same fashion as, for instance, the Photoshop transformation tool. But that's fine, because what I want to do now is get that slight change in how it's not perfectly round. That's way a bit too off. So we're gonna do a little bit more. A little bit more round, just a tad, just so that it looks a little bit off. And then we can go back to painting that one, and we can use the painterly. Just see what we can do with this one. This is not gonna work. This is gonna be the wrong colors. I need darker colors, I think. So the entire idea here is to paint something that is dark enough for me to be able to have some lightning happening in the background. Oops. Okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna make it so we can only paint on the actual places where I have already painted. Should there be an eel in there somewhere? Maybe on the actual head of the hammer? I like eels. I like eels just as much as your next person. Need to be careful with all the eel references in the art though, because one of these days Keen's gonna sue me for infringement. Or something. Just draw the balls bigger, it will be fine. It's a pretty big ball. I mean, you must agree. Okay, that's That's a decent sized shaped ball. Now I just need to pick the colors of the hammer, which I believe I have. And no worries, it will all work out well in the end. I realized that I needed to simplify it from how I painted it in the previous one, because if we're gonna put this one on a t-shirt, it needs to be simple enough to work on a t-shirt. And whilst you can have a little bit of fun with stuff, it still needs to really work in as simple a format as possible. Like a glove. Like so. I am thinking that this little ball end in the bottom here should have the same material, should be of the same material as the hammer head. So some sort of slightly rusted steel with some brighter stuff. But maybe, just maybe, we make the straps on the handle in a completely different color. So I was thinking, bear with me, I was thinking red. Which actually looks more like brown on this piece, but that's fine. Let me just make it proper red somewhere in the center. That way we can actually fool everyone to thinking that it is proper red. Fools. Okay, I actually have this one on the right. I'm gonna flip this one. I'm gonna flip the entire painting, because I had flipped the canvas, but I think it looks better in this direction, so. Now, if I want to add an eel, then I think we should do so in like an emblem or something. So, if we put a raised edge here somewhere, oops. I think it's fair to say that most of the gods are a bit of are a little bit of dicks all around. That's kind of their thing. Let's be dicks about it. Okay, so if I have this little raised thingy going on here, and maybe even have a thin line of showing how exactly how raised it is here. Then we can actually make you love the God of War franchise so much? Yeah. Agreed. Okay. Excuse me. So, we need to figure out a way to put the eel in there. Actually, I need to have an eel design of some sort. Isn't that fun? First step. First things first. We're gonna make... wait. No. Why is that one? That makes no sense. I'm just gonna take this bit. And we're just gonna make this one larger so that it could potentially be a good design for a t-shirt. Yes, pump loads. How can I like the shelter to loneliness? And the eels are always in need of being there. Okay. No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. This is actually a function I really like, and I really don't use it that often in Clip Studio Paint. You can take your brush that you're currently using, and you can put it on. Yes, pump loads. You can put it on no pixels, and essentially what that one does is it turns your brush into an eraser, but it keeps the same size as you're currently having. I can't remember where I saw that one. It was, I watched a tutorial somewhere of a French guy who does like I don't think he does bande dessinée, but I think he does like designs of characters for French manga or French anime, and he was displaying these things, and he showed that one that, you know, you have two colors you can pick. In Photoshop you can do the same, but in Clip Studio you have actually a third button, and that one is just no color, which basically turns it into an eraser. And the biggest benefit of this one is that I can erase in using the same type of brush strokes, so I can keep a specific feeling. If I wanted to have the ends of you know, the edges of everything to feel like it's been painted in, but I somehow screw up the painting in, I can erase it and have still the same feeling remain. If that makes sense, I'm not sure. It's a really cool tool. One that I like it a lot. It's very useful, and I really don't use it that often, not as often as I should. Anyhow, eel. Let's put an eel in it. In the dead center there somewhere. As soon as I fixed a couple of things more here. That I just saw. So. Okay. Some sort of eel. How do I do that one? It needs to be a good eel. Long and girthy. No, wait. Was that over it? It was a bit over it, wasn't it? Ooh, I like that one. That one's cool. Let's see if we can do something with that one. First of all, I'm gonna take this color and we're gonna do just a smidge brighter. That's too bright. Okay, that's the color I want. Why do we do this one? To separate the place where the eel is from everything else. And then we can also put a little bit more of the rust thingies around here, maybe a bit more here, brighter. See? It's already coming together. It's all coming together, baby. Mwah. Alright, we're not gonna do too long. I also have to go somewhere after this stream, so we're gonna see how long I need for this one. How long do I need for this one? I need to leave, well, I need to stop 1/4 past, so that gives us About 25 minutes. It's good. Okay. Eel. That we like. Okay. See, well, I'll put this one in a different color. We'll see if I stick with this color or not. But should the eel be shaped like a circle, or should it be shaped like an S? If I shape it like an S, there is a small chance that it will look a little bit not like an eel. I'm not sure. Because it's been small. This is not eel. This is not eel. Then it's an eelboros. I think the thing that's gonna sell this one as an eel is gonna be the electricity around it. The infinite eel, yes. Okay, let's see what we can do with the design. First and foremost, see, this one will look like a snake, but eels are very similar to snakes. So there is that. Who says eels have to be boring? We need to make something cool. So I'm taking a little bit of artistic liberty with this one. As is my birthright or something. I did like the original colors though, they were very nice, cool and golden bronzy. Golden bronzy. Let's do that one. S for suckers, yes. Ban all the suckers. Huh. I thought I had moved that one there. That's okay. Okay, I'm really happy with this one. It's not currently very eel, but I don't care. It's gonna be eely. It's gonna be eely as fuck. Eelify the shit out of it, of course, always. Eelification beam, always. Best beam ever. See, it has like a little bronze thing going on here. We like that one. Right. Some random greens from underneath. I'm also really considering the size of this one. If you put this one on a t-shirt, it needs to really look nice and good already from the get-go. You can't have it look shit from afar. Ellie the eel. Let's add some things here. Let's add like 2 little things that hold this one in place. Because that's fun. Little screws or whatnot, bolts. Excuse me. Electrophora the Eel Queen. I mean, I'm open for any suggestions on this one. The general idea behind the eel still originates from Keen, so... But we're not gonna let Keen name this one because that's a catastrophe. Yas, Queen Ben. Okay. Like so, like a glove. A little bit more colors there. Swan. No, wait. I was talking about that. Ellie, always Ellie. I was talking about using that see-through thingy, and then I almost didn't myself. Okay, this is an eel. This is an eel on a hammer. And the only thing I have left to do, apart from making a little bit more embellishments on the hammer itself and maybe a little bit on the leather, is to add the lightning. This one is, I'm going to remove the stuff that didn't work. And then we're gonna save this one. And I'm going to work this one up as soon as I can so that we can put it onto a t-shirt. That's just the thing. Hold a sec. Where do I need to put this one? Business. Selling items. Designs. Let's put this one here. Hammer. So, only a dick plays with Mr. Electricity, yes. And then I'm gonna do a quick time lapse, and then we're gonna call it a day so I can prepare for my next task today. Thank you so much for being here and making my Friday better. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I shall see you with, hopefully, actually, not 100% sure that I will be able to stream on Sunday. We shall see. I think so, but I can't make promises right now. I have an appointment that might actually drag out on time a lot. We'll see, but hopefully we'll see. The planning should work. Here's a hammer. Take care. I'm gonna call off my microphone now, and I shall see you next time.